Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. Now, this week is the week of my NASMAR race of 2025. It is the Texas Motor Speedway, so I will not be releasing any other videos besides this one because I thought it'd be cool for me to answer those questions I asked quite a while ago on my community page. So I'm just going to go down the list of what I'm seeing here. The first question that was given by Blue Dreamer 2YTBT2. Were you assigned to do Texas Motor Speedway or did you choose to do this track? And I'm betting on Ross Chastain winning. Well, I was not assigned to do any track or race in NASMAR. You always get to vote. But then, I mean, you could get assigned a race in NASMAR if you don't get what you are like going for. Like on a Google form, you put the races you would want to do the most, and then they probably most likely pick those. But I guess I'm assuming for some people that doesn't happen, and they do get assigned a race. But I was lucky enough to get Texas this year because I wanted to do it, so I got to choose Texas. So I'm very happy for that. And you'll have to see how Ross Chastain does this Saturday at 8 p.m. EST. Next question by M&M Cup Series 2024. What has made you keep going, and what kept you going when you were a small creator? What keeps me going is honestly, it's really fun to kind of have your own series and manage it, and kind of just keep track of your own stats. Do your own tracks and all the fun stuff that comes with like having your own thing. And when I was a small creator, it was sort of the same thing. I was just so happy that I was able to do my own thing, and it was just fun to have my own series after watching Misscraft and Erica Steps series. So I think that was really cool, and that's kind of what kept me going. Now I just want to keep improving and try to be proud of what I make. That's an issue I have with a lot of my videos, but yeah. Next question is from Minecrafters RN. How much do you record per day, and how many days does the average race take to film and edit? Now, recording per day, I am very inconsistent on recording every day, but when I do finally get time to, I like to record for probably a couple hours per day. I like to set a couple hours aside. Like I like to plan it earlier in the week when I'll have a couple hours to film. So I set a couple hours aside and I just film for those 2 hours, and or I just film until I'm tired of it and I go sit on my bed. And it takes many, many days. It could take like 2 months for me to film a whole race and edit it just because I'm so busy now. And I'm not super motivated to do it because I have a lot of other things I'm doing as well in life. So it takes a long time to get these races done. That's why there's big gaps in between each of my races. The next question is from King Second Account. What is the hardest part of the stop motion process? And I would say the hardest part of making these stop motions is having the patience to sit there and move these tiny toy cars around and take hundreds and thousands of pictures of them going around a track. And then it just takes so much patience to do that for so long. So that's definitely the hardest part. A lot of creators will talk about motivation. That's hard to get motivated. But when you get those bursts of motivation, you definitely want to use them and get as much stop motion done as you can when you have that motivation, but I would definitely say patience is the hardest part of the process. The next question comes from Lil Recha. It says, if it's banked, how do you get the cars to not slide down the banking? Well, I saved myself by not having a banked Texas track, but I do know a lot of creators and what they do to not have the car slide down on the banking. They use this sticky tack. I think Erica talked about it in one of his videos or live streams or something. It's like a blue, or I don't know if it has to be blue, but there's like this sticky stuff, little balls that they put on the wheels of the car, and then it just kind of sticks the car to the banking. Now I've never had to experience that. Maybe I'll do banking in the future, but it seems really hard to do. So it's going to take a lot of work and supplies to do that, but I know that other creators use sticky tack to make them not slide down the banking. Next question comes from the Dinger Racing Network. How long does each lap take to film, and what do you do while I film? Any music? Well, each lap, it depends on the track, but each lap could take it takes a long time just for a lap, and that can definitely get rid of your motivation and just how long it takes to just do one lap. Because you're sitting there taking all these pictures, and then you realize you've only done like one or two laps, and then it just can kill your motivation. And it could take, honestly, it could take anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour, depending on how big the track is. So, when I'm filming, I like to have just YouTube videos on in the background. I like only watch NASCAR videos on YouTube. So I'll have like NASCAR stop motion. I'll have just NASCAR news. I'll have NASCAR stories. Any of that's NASCAR videos. I don't really listen to music. That doesn't keep me motivated or engaged in my own thing. I guess I don't know. I like to just watch YouTube videos in the background. The next question from the Cool Style, and he's asking, how many stop motion laps is your average each day? Now, I said this earlier in the video. I'm very inconsistent on my filming. So each day, if it averages out, maybe 1 lap. Because I'll have no laps for like 5 days straight, and then one day I'll randomly pop off and do like 4 or 5 laps on a stop motion. So I'm very inconsistent. So my average is very heavily sided towards random 1 days. But yeah, I need to get more consistent with my filming, definitely. Our last question of the day. JBS Stop Motions 4188. Does it text us? Yes, it does. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you're all excited to watch the NASMAR Texas Auto Trader Eco Park Automotive 400. I know that's not actually the right sponsor. But I hope you're all still excited to watch that race. It'll be coming Saturday night, 8 p.m. EST. So the video will be posted on my channel later this week. And I hope you all are going to be there. I hope to see all of you there. And I hope you all just have a fun time. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see, if you want to make sure you can see it, or if you want to see any future stop motion productions I make. I'll see you all, hopefully, Saturday night.